Hi everybody, welcome to Monkey Island Madness. This is a regular Monday show over at Ustream TV. I start at 1 Eastern and I am talking to a live audience and taking instruction from my cohort Eileen. So anyway, some of you know we're doing this scavenger hunt. Started the 1st of January and it will run until the 1st of March. And you by no means have to complete it. The only thing you have to do, if you want to be eligible for the giveaway, then you have to complete every item on the list. And there's 68 items on the list. Yeah, the East Coast got beat up this past weekend. Yeah, Robert's daughter lives out there. So, yeah, it's bad. So anyway, I was a little late getting started in the scavenger hunt. But I did this one. I think some of you were here. I worked on this one day on stream on an impromptu, and it's not done yet, so I haven't posted any pictures of it. This one just cracked me up, you guys. I mean, I have to say, when I thought of this, I was just like, I have to do that right now. Because, as some of you know, I left 48 and 49 off of the prompt list. I just jumped right from 47 to 50. And it was my error, and I didn't proofread it. So, but one day it just struck me to use 48 and 49 as my ransom page. So, if you want to see 48 and 49 again, send art supplies to Monkey Island. That cracked me up, I have to say, when it dawned on me, yeah, that 48 and 49 were missing. I have to say I got a few chuckles out of that. So I stayed up late the other night cutting out all these darn letters out of magazines. And that is really no fun. I have to say, it's just no fun. But I did it anyway. And this was my cartoon character page. But this one could actually count as two because the Mickey Mouse paper is in fact a cupcake paper. So I probably should have put that in the thing, but I don't know if I'm going to count it as the cupcake holder. So, yeah, Mickey Mouse is pretty much fun, and I'm jumping all over. I'll end up jumping all over the book. I won't do it in page order, and I put this one in the back, toward the back, because I had to glue the puzzle in. And I figured it would make everything lumpy and goofy, so I wanted it kind of out of the way. So this one cracked me up too, because the puzzle was too big for the page, so the leftovers, I just let the other minions be messing with them. So this one really cracked me up too. This is just a big old crack up for me. Put glue. I spread it out as flat as I could, Eileen. And then I did a glue stick on half of it and put it down and just smushed it, and then peeled it back and put glue stick on the other one and just smushed it until it was all flat. The cupcake holders are still out in the other room. So, but yeah, the puzzle kind of cracked me up too. And I had two choices for this. I could use either the Minions, which I love the Minions, or I had Minnie Mouse. But I couldn't think of a funny idea because obviously she's not going to fit on the page either. But I could use Minnie Mouse or the Minions, and the Minions one, because I had these stickers that I could use. So that's how that happened. So it's just kind of happened real organically. I'm not planning out a whole bunch of stuff. And I don't know what I'm going to work on next. I thought today Eileen wants me to mess with the Oxide ink pad. So I thought what I would do is I did switch out all the pages in my scavenger hunt from the pattern paper I had initially put in there to just white 20-pound bond. So I thought we could go ahead and decorate my scavenger hunt pages with the Distress Oxide inks. And then the other thing, I swear Eileen is evil. She is so evil. I can't buy anything, right? Because we're supposed to be using up what we got. So this morning when I was thinking about, well, what do I want to do on stream today, I just started jotting down a list of all the supplies, you guys. And you're all in the same boat, you know, because when I think about it, we have sprays, we have stains, we have stamp pads. And when you have a stamp pad, you have to have multiple kinds. You have to have dye, pigment, oxide, chalk. Then all the inks, all the different kinds of inks, silks, which really belong in paint. So then you got acrylic paint, watercolor, gouache, colored pencils, every name brand that's made. You have markers, pens, and then all the different kinds of pens, ballpoint, gel, fountain, dip pens, permanent, non-permanent. I've got pan pastels. A lot of you may not have that. You have chalk pastels. You have oil pastels. We have all the water-soluble products, pencils, crayons, gelatos, those recollections things, the Mr. Crayon ones, the Neo 2s. And then we've got napkins and tissue papers and stickers and book pages and all the different kind of paper you have to have, which is watercolor, acrylic, drawing paper, vellum, pattern paper. Then we've got the magicals and then all the mediums. And then rubber stamps, books, journals. I mean, this list is bleeping endless. So, you know, when we say use what you've got, oh my God, you could do this crap forever and never use the same product twice, I'm pretty sure. So, but I am going to cheat, Eileen. I really am. I went to Jet Pens this morning. And, I just don't think I can get off that site without hitting checkout. I'm sorry, but I just don't think I can do it. Because there's a couple of pens there that I just really feel like I have got to try. So Eileen, tell me what we want to do first. Do we want to smush these on the mat and do them that way? Do we want to use the blender tool? Do we want to use them like watercolor? I think the first one, let's smush on the mat. And this is on, what did you buy? Jet Pens got me too. Kathy, you are my twin. Okay, Eileen, we'll have to work out a deal here, I think. But I think I'm going to order some Tombow brush pens. I really do. Yeah, I just think I'm going to buy them. But I haven't checked out, so yeah. I haven't broken the rule yet, I guess is what I need to say. All right, let's start with my favorite colors, and then we'll go to the ugly colors later. There's no ugly colors. We're going to do let's try. We're going to do all shades of blue first. And I don't know if I want to do ombre. Because I did go ahead and watch a couple of videos. No, these are different ones, Galena. These are designed for brush lettering. And they're different than the ones they have at Michael's. Oh, you might want to tweet me that, Kathy. I'm already trying to find ways to break the rules. Oh my God. Hi, Sarah, Aaron, anybody, Jerry, anybody else I missed. All right. We're just going to smush these all out here. Oh, and I probably still have matte medium on my mat, so that's why you're going to have dark places here and there. Because that's the matte medium. That it's sticking to. Can you see that, like right up there? That's matte medium still on the mat. Use the blues, then dry, and use other colors on the same page. Okay. This is way bigger than my paper, but what happened? There's the lid. And I don't remember how long I've had these Distress Oxides, but they seem to be pretty juicy still. I haven't used them a whole lot, partly because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Okay, you want me to spray this and then dip the paper in it. And I may have to change papers. The 20-pound may just not work. And I'm not going to really do like smack and drag and just set it in there. So you're going to end up listening to the blow dryer probably a lot, or the heat gun. Just remember those combos are going to help you use up the paper you're using here. Galena, would Paula say. What's your last tweet, Paula? They are pretty. I have to say that. They are, look at that. That is really pretty. And I guess I'll just use the Wreck This Journal to slop up some of the other papers. If I can find a page. That may not work. Yeah, that's not going to work. Alright, I'll just take the next page. What do I care? Alright, this one will do the Smack and Dragon then, Eileen. There's the Smack and Dragon that Eileen likes. That is pretty. You guys can't really see the greens, but it is pretty. Now, I'm assuming because the water, I've already sprayed them with water, that they're going to oxide no matter what now, right? Right. Oh, Kathy, stop it! These women are so evil. I might get out some of the, oh crap, I'm drawing a blank. The Bristol paper, and sop up just the last of it because it's so absorbent. I just hate to waste it, so that's why I'm going to go ahead and just use up what's left on the table, and whatever happens, happens, even if it ends up in the trash. Who cares? That'll be my sop-up sheet. Baby wipe for cleanup. Yeah, I have to dry them first. I know that. And do you want me to do the next ones the same way, Smack and Dragon, or should I use the blender tool? Look at how pretty my baby wipe will be. We're going to get out the dryer. One nice thing on 20-pound paper is they will dry really, really fast. I can see how this no buying is going to work for us. You just read that Kama recommends that you do not use their brush pens on ordinary copy paper. Really? Well, that's weird. What, do they want you to buy their own paper? And if I really think she's not enabling right now, you're crazy, because yesterday she put different links that was enabling endlessly. That's why I call it evil. Huh, I wonder why that is. Unless some of the newer papers, you know, that are designed for jet pens or jet printers and stuff like that. But I can't imagine why they would care what you use their damn pens on. Yeah, I like the Oxide. They're very muted. They're not real bright. I did put out the regular distress colors though too. My scavenger hunt is going to be really crinkly. Really crinkly. But that's okay. Alright, so now we're going to add to the blue and green, we're going to add some purple. Because I like purple with my blue and my green. We can add some amber. I know Eileen is in chat saying, use the orange, use the orange. You can tell how that's going to go. And I don't want to cover the whole page, so. And I'm going to do the same. Do it the same way where I, excuse me, just set it in and pat it. And then the next one I'll do Smack and Dragon. Pretty, pretty. That is pretty. Alright, this one is Smack and Dragon. It's going to have a lot of yellow on it though, so yeah, that one turned muddish. My first one's prettier. They're still pretty. Alright, soft up page. The soft-up page will probably end up turning to mud. Did Dee Dee come in? Dee Dee, I'm feeling sorry for you having to clean up that whole dang mess. Oh, I feel like, oh, I need to go over and help her. I'm making backgrounds on my scavenger hunt book, Dee Dee, because I switched all the pages out to just regular 20-pound copy paper. So yeah, I'm just making the backgrounds. Eileen wanted to play with the Oxide inks, so that's what we're doing, playing with oxides. I like this one the best. The colors in, well, here, I've got to turn this off. Then you guys can see the colors a little better. Very watercolor. Hi, Kathy. Oh, I felt sorry for you, Dee Dee. It was just like, oh my God, she's going to be weeks cleaning up that mess. Now, one thing with these oxides, and it doesn't have to be completely dry. I don't know if these have been totally saturated, but if you add water, it will keep activating, right? So I'm going to go ahead and spray this one a little bit and just see if I get some of that oxide coming up. I've got a little bit here and there. And I won't mind the crinkly pages, so that's fine with me. Yeah, these colors are so pretty. And then before I'm done, I will do I'll use the blending tool, and we'll blend them and add water after they're on the paper. Yeah, this one's really interesting. This looks more like a Tim Holtz page to me. And this one might be really interesting with a little bit more brown. Or some brown. I haven't added any yet. Ah, Kathy, that breaks my heart. You're snowbound and you have nothing better to do than art. Oh my gosh. Hi, by the way. Hi, Julie. All right, this one's looking very cool. And I didn't get over the edges real good. I probably ought to open these pages up, but who cares? All right, I'm going to add a little bit of vintage photo to that one. Just here and there, so I don't want too much. I just want to see what if you want to add a little bit of vintage photo, what it's will end up doing. All right, that's cool. I like that. You guys maybe can't see it that much. I didn't add much. Looks like an laser jet, yeah. No, that's right, time horse, his uncle. Alright, here's the first two pages that we did virtually with the same. This was just smacking it down and patting it, and this was smacking dragons, so whichever you like. That's the one, Piccola. That's the one I want. The food Nosuke, I think is how it's pronounced. That's the one I want. Yep. And I don't even want to admit it out loud that that's what I want so bad. And I am going to Michael's tomorrow, but I'm really not going to buy anything unless they have those stamps that some of you guys wanted. And then if you want them and you want to pay the postage, I'll send them to you. All right, the next one we'll do is yellow, orange, pink. Because I want a whole variety of colors for my book, right? So, and that yellow, geez, a little bit goes a long way. And Tim Holtz did say, you know, like if you mix the colors and you want that cleaned off, you can just wipe that pad off, and that I don't care if they get mixed. I really don't. And I actually like the areas where the matte medium was, where I said it was holding the ink. Those actually do end up showing up on the page, and I like those. All right, here we go. I'll do the first one, smack and pat, and then the second one, smack and drag. We'll make Eileen happy and me happy. And it's getting on the back of the pages. I don't care. Oh, pretty, pretty. Very light. Very, very light. There's a lot of yellow on that, so we can add stuff to that. Jean is what? It must be multitasking with a typo, is my guess. Ooh, this one, I'm not sure I like this one. We'll have to add more to it, I can tell. The colors are pretty, though. They're just real, real light. All right, and I will use this just to clean up. Like, keep that in mind. A little bit of that yellow goes a long, long way. All right. The pink and the orange kind of smushed together and made a salmon color really, really pretty. This one definitely needs help. Look at your last tweet. Okay, I'm going there right now. Judy, is Judy in the chat? Because she absolutely killed me with that given Liberace. A flapectomy? Oh my god, that killed me. Heather's got a cute boy in underwear and whitey tighties in her page. Well, I'm going to have... Oh, okay, maybe it's in my notifications. Hang on, hang on. I don't know what's taking it so long. It's not wanting to do it, so I'll go back in just a second, Paula. Oh, Judy, you are here. I swear to God, I laughed so hard at you and your flap, getting rid of that flap. Oh my God. She's over the flappage, man. Okay, I don't want to add red to this. I'm going to add just some pink and watch Eileen wet herself. Because that is really, really a light, pretty coral color in there. Dee Dee was speed crafting. Tell me about it. Thank you for enabling, Kathy. Where is Paula's tweet? Jeannie's not here, but I did read that message. Well, Paula, where is your tweet? There's Dee Dee's mess on her desk. Oh my God, Dee Dee, now I feel worse for you. All right, Paula, I know I follow you. I see Eileen's diary pages, which are awesome. Paula, I'm not seeing it. I don't know how long ago was it? I'm not seeing it. I think this set has the food combo pen. Oh my God. I think I do want to add pink. I'm going to have to look for your tweet later, Paula. And maybe, if I don't mix them, the Broken China Blue might work good with this. We're going to see, because I'm going to add it on top of that one, so we'll see. I may have just created a mess here, but you never know till you try, right? And this one's Smackin' Dragon. There. I didn't get it. Eee, pretty. That one's really pretty. I'm going to add some blue up here. I have to say, these oxides are really, really unusual, crazy things, the things that they do. Search my name. Oh my God. It's like multitasking. Are you kidding me? If it doesn't pop out at my face, then it probably isn't going to happen. There's Paula Phillips. So you can see top left, it was dry. Oh, what may have you have bought? These women. Tombow, beginner. Oh, Paula, I think I love you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's a slightly better price than I would pay over at Jet Pens, but I might order the Jet Pens one. Huh, I'm going to look at that. We are such a bunch of freaks. I'm blurring. Am I blurring here too? I know when I get the white out. On mine, it looks fine. I have the resolution on medium. Paula is bad. Tell me if that Distress Oxide is okay. Because I am blurry. Huh. See, on mine it looks just fine. Put it on high. All right, there, it's on high now. See if that's better. I'm oxidizing. Now, that doesn't surprise me. All right. Because really, in mine, it looks just fine. Tell me if that's better. I did change it. It's when I move. I wonder if it's, I don't know what it would do. I'm going to leave this one like this one because it'll be good to add stuff to. It's some better, but maybe just because it says when you're moving. Well, that's what I'm wondering. This one is way prettier in real life, but I have nothing else I can turn off to, because this coral color in here is a lot brighter and prettier than up here. But that's pretty. Maybe zoom back 1 or 2 clicks. I don't know, I've never had trouble with it before. So, the box wasn't blurry? Okay, so this is fine. I like it up close where you guys can kind of see the detail. All right, I'm going to go ahead and... All right, let's see what other colors. I know Jean wants the greens. Let's do a green. And this ice spruce is really pretty. You saw a girl in there. There's a name for that. When you see faces and stuff. I just saw that yesterday. All right, let's start with just the 2 colors and then see what we want to add to it. This is going to be a much more muted page for sure. But you get that ice spruce in there, so you might as well use it, right? It probably wouldn't have been one that I picked. It's focusing on whatever's in the middle. Yeah, that makes sense. And when I turn the paper over, you know, the white balance definitely does not like the white paper, for sure. And I'm assuming, now this is another question that I have that I'm not sure about. I'll do just smack and pat first. Will I be able to write and do whatever else on top of these? Ooh, that one's kind of pretty, gray and green. Now I'll do smack and dragon. And if I ruin a page in the book, oh well, I'll cover it with something else. Smack and dragon. It's a really pretty lime green. I do like that gray. That's the ice spruce, and I do like that. No, you just stare at them and say how pretty. Okay, I can do that. Well, actually, some of these make me want to go back in and re-wet them and add some maybe watercolor. Just here and there where I think it needs something different. I don't know. I might end up doing that. This one's ugly. So we're going to add brown or something to it. Because that one is ugly. This one's pretty. We're going to add brown to this. When in doubt, add brown. Now, the ice spruce, is that what it is? Yeah. It is oxidizing more on this page. Can you see that? How the oxidation starts springing up? It's hard for you guys to see when I'm way out like this. But that's what Tim Holtz, you know, wanted. He loves that about the Oxide ink. And it is cool. Okay, could you add spots and Magicolor? I suppose you could, Kathy. The thing about the Magicals is that they're so darn hard to control. That's why I thought watercolor or something else. Something you could control a little bit more. I'm going to go ahead and add the brown to this one. There's our sop-up sheet. Who knows what it'll end up looking like. Big old mess, probably. All right, and I'm just going to add a little bit. And maybe some of the darker brown. All right. I don't want to obliterate the whole thing, so that's not why I'm not going to smack and drag. I'm just going to drop it in there and get the brown here and there. Well, it kind of didn't do what I wanted anyway, but it's still kind of interesting. I really wanted some of that brown in the middle. All right, there we go. That's looking cool. And I'm going to pick up what little bit is left with this. Yeah, the green and the brown, definitely interesting looking. Yeah, this one's definitely cool looking now. And remember, only parts of this will be showing through here and there. I'm going to add something more to this one. But yeah, the brown with the green, can you guys see that? Here it's oxided a lot. This could even, I wonder if I should add, no, I'm going to add it to this one. I'm going to add some of that faded jeans to this and see what happens. I like the gray, and I think a little bit of blue here and there will be nice. So we'll just try. Yep, this looks like marble now. Yeah, it's probably enough. Maybe up here in this corner. Yep, that's enough, I think. As I dip it back in, there's something wrong with me. Stop already! Yeah, I like these color combinations that we've done so far. You can definitely tell what colors I like and what colors I stay away from. I'm not a huge fan of orange, unless it's on a Bronco uniform. And I like purple, but I can only take purple in small amounts. Blue and brown I love together. Those are my favorites. So that was that one. This one definitely looks marble-ish. I mean, you could do that on a wall and it would look like marble, kind of. What could this week be? Will you do weekly themes? Cold as hell. We'll do a purple blue one next. Your default color combo is purple and teal. Well, I don't really have a teal unless crust pistachio or the broken china. We're definitely going to use the purple. All right, we'll do that. Should have done the lightest color first because now I'm going to get purple in my green pad, but I'm not going to worry about it. I'll show you. I didn't get it too bad, but Tim Holtz said you can just take a paper towel and just wipe it off. It doesn't really contaminate it. Doesn't matter to me either way. Okay, another thing you can do, and maybe I'll do that next, is smack the paper into it first. Don't get it wet, and then add the water later. And the back of these pages may be dictated by the color on the front, because remember, I've got to use both sides of these. Oh, I love that. Love that. Love that a lot. A way lot. Trying to smush this. It kind of stuck to the paper. Or the mat. I should probably be doing these from different areas of the book, frankly, because now these two pages are going to appear back to back, but I'm going to add purple to that anyway, so it doesn't matter. So I'm obviously soaking up most of the color on the first one, and then this is where I clean up the second one. So you add green and things look awesome. Yes, they do. We'll add more green and blue to this one, I think, since this one's got a lot of purple. Because these pages appear like, let me put on my glasses so I can see. Yeah, see, these pages are stacked like this. So when I open the book, yeah. I hope this doesn't turn into a big fat mess. I'm really hoping I can write on it. I haven't heard. Does anybody know about writing on top of the oxides? The purple is pretty too, so it is. Thanks, Suzanne. Yeah, we're going to add some more blue and green on this one. Yes, indeedy, we are. It works fine writing on them. Thank you, Erin. I wasn't sure about that. Am I going to ruin my pens? Because I've not heard a word about that. So you can just keep layering and layering. So when I post my scavenger hunt pictures in the future, this is what you're going to be seeing in the background. I'm going to spray it again and then do cleanup. It's getting uglier by the minute. How are you going to bind the book? Paula, until I'm done, I'm not going to bind the book. Because when I work on my pages, I yank them out of the book. I don't leave them in the book. So, and then when I'm done, I probably will just do a quick bind stitch, you know, maybe 5 holes along the spine. Or not ever bind it at all, too. Because right now it's bound like a traveler's notebook with the elastic binding. Oxides aren't permanent? Okay. Yeah, see, I might end up having to spray it. Well, only the pages that I want to write on. Spraying it. Oh, excuse me, a workable fixture or something. See, this one, all right. I did bring in my, on this one, you know, because Tim Holt said to use the Distress and the Oxides together. I don't know if it would make more sense, because I'm not liking this one a whole lot. It's not horrible, but I'm not in love with it. So I'm thinking about either doing a watercolor experiment or putting some of the Distress on top of it. Just to kind of see. Let's do the Distress on top of it. We've got some peacock feathers. I think peacock feathers, a bright on top of this more muted background will be pretty. So, and maybe some more of the purple. I don't really have any purple of the regular Distress pads. And I'm not buying any more, so don't even think about that. We're going to add another layer just because we're cuckoo that way. You like using both together? I never have, or if I have, I don't remember. That probably is more the case. Yeah, I just don't remember having done it. Oh, that's pretty now. That really helped. OMG, did that help? Yeah, that really made it pretty. I still want to try it with watercolor though too. Yeah, that I'm liking that a lot. A lot, a lot. What the heck? Let's just sop up the rest of it with our other page. Okay. Very interesting. Hang on, I'll pull them back over when I dry them. I'll just sop up the rest of this stuff. Yeah, that peacock definitely brought that to life, man. Try both. You like salt? I don't have the salty ocean. There you go, Galena. Use the oxide and the distress of the same color because they're the same but not. Yeah, maybe we'll try that. I'm sure I have. I know I have the faded jeans and the marmalade. My ear is itching. Coffee. I'm thinking, because I've got this many sheets done, and I've got to do two-sided and the inside. So, I'm thinking go ahead and do the backs now, so I don't get too ahead of myself, you know. Just reading chat real quick. Oh, this was too bright and tone it down with oxides. Oh, that's too dull. Lighten it up with regular. Okay. That's good advice, Aaron. All right. And I should have mixed these pages up so I didn't have the same colors. I just did. I just mixed them all up. So the backs will be different colors than the fronts. Like this one, I'll just do the whole sheet at once because it's page 12 and page 69. Okay, so let's do what colors? I only have 12, so, and like, oh, that's too regular distress. I'm going to say 2 of them are brown and 1 gray, so it's, you know, but I've got all the other colors. Let's do another, because I'm not clean enough. Well, I'm clean, but I mean, I'm not tidy enough to not get the colors on the back side, so this one's already got some blue, yellow, pink on it. Let's do the one lipstick. And I'm going to do the whole sheet this time, so I'm going to have a bigger work area. A little bit of the yellow, but not much, because that yellow goes a long, long way. So far, y'all, okay, bye, Kathy. All right, so I've used the pink, the yellow. I did like that coral that the orange added to it, so I'll add some of that. And then if it needs another color, I'll add it back in. But I'm afraid if I order or put in any of the warm colors at this point, I'm going to make mud. I'm pretty sure of it. Alright, here we go. Smush the whole page in. See how that yellow, I mean, I added just barely any yellow at all. Look how that yellow absolutely takes over. Wonder what they did to that yellow. I mean, they must have given it a heat of speed or something, because, man, it absolutely takes over everything. Now I have no place to lay this. Oops! I have to lay it on itself for just a minute. I don't know what that's going to do to it, because I have no room. It's easier to do one half at a time, for sure. That yellow is some powerful stuff, man. Oxide speed, I know! I'm going to have to add some orange and pink back to this, because this is weird. Very concentrated, no doubt about that. Alright, let's see. I'm going to add the orange back to this, because most of the pink kind of lived through that. Next time I say I'm going to use yellow, somebody slap my damn hands. For real. I'm wondering if some vintage photo in here too would be nice. I like vintage. I'll add it later. And I'm going to do this. No, I'll do the next one that way. I'm going to do this one the same technique we've been doing. Adding the water and then putting the paper down. Next time I think I'm going to do the paper and then add the water after. Yeah, that helped a little bit. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm going to leave it like that. Oh, I just laid that down in it. Oh, good. There was nothing there. For real, Giselle. The yellow means business. I don't know, Eileen. I'm not going to buy them to find out, if that's what you're wondering. I'm one person that will never know. But I don't know what they're using. You know, just using them as ink as opposed to the stamp pad. Yeah, that I don't know. I really don't. Don't know at all. But I'm not a huge fan of this page right now. I'm saying. So I think I'm going to trying to think what I want to do. Now I would love to add splatters. Splatters would be good. But to add a whole different contrasting color, that's why I'm thinking maybe the brown. Let's do the brown. What the hell? Nobody can fire me. Because I already be the boss. And I'm barely putting this down, you guys. We're not going to end up with a lot of brown here. But we are going to have edges. And I'm okay with that. Because I like the edges on that first one when we did the blue. I like the edges, so I'm okay with that. Oops. Sorry, Suzanne. Too late. Did the brown. Yep, that helped. That helped. You guys can't see it, though, real well. Bummer, dude. Well, another thing I could try before I dry this. Whoops, set it down. It came on. Scared the snot out of me. This one might be fun, too. I'm going to take the darker walnut stain. And I just grabbed a dragonfly stamp. Let's stamp into this on the wet paper. And I don't care if they're incomplete. Don't care anything about it. Because here in a minute, I'm going to spray that and let it spread anyway. I kind of like that. That's kind of cool. See if I don't think it'll move, but it may oxide. You would add a green or blue, but see, I'm a fan of brown. I'm a brown lover. And plus, this will count as my stamp page if I want it to. And I may add the butterfly here. Has anybody used the, hi Judy, has anybody used the distress stains with the, in the bottle, with these? Because I was just thinking I wouldn't mind having like some blue, splats now. This has turned out really pretty at the end of the day, so I'm going to leave it. But I still have the back there to do. going to hold this up and see if you guys can see up here. Can you see how that, you can't hardly see the coral color. Yeah, it's really hard to see on camera. But see when you hold it up close, like that in there is, it's very cool looking. Okay, if you splat it, it'd work fine. If you rub it, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I know they're all made to work together. I just don't know what to expect, Jean, because I haven't used them together. So it's kind of like, well, what's the best technique? Because, yeah, I agree with Erin that these will move with any other moisture. Anything I put moist on top of these, they're going to move again and again unless I fix them. Well, same with the distress pads. They're not permanent. You like the paper with the dragonflies? It's kind of cool. I'm liking it. And I actually like the blue over here along the edges. So I'm almost tempted, like on this page, before I use it, I would go ahead and ink the edges with the Faded Jeans blue. It just makes it look so pretty. Yeah, they'll move. Yeah, the texture in the middle. That's kind of what the cleanup page ends up looking like with all the different colors. Can you see that? And this is just, I just sop up all the excess with this. But there's parts of it that look really cool. This would end up being, you know, the pages where I cut out pieces and use on a journal. There are parts of this that would be awesome doing that. But that will just end up probably being junk. So, all right, I'm going to do this back real quick, and then we have one. Well, actually, 4 pages done completely. I should have probably done whole pages on the other one, but I didn't want them all being the same is the deal. Little vintage photo got on this, which I don't mind a bit either. Spray the cleanup paper with water and see what happens. Okay, we can do that. I'm not sure what it'll do. I mean, it's been saturated a ton. I'll just let it sit, okay? I won't dry it. Well, I can real quick. I mean, there is a point at which it's not going to activate anymore, right? It's very chalky looking, but not chalky feeling. I don't know. I can't tell a whole heck of a lot of difference, Eileen. Can you? I really can't. Can't tell. But it's cool looking paper. Did it move the colors? I don't really think so, Eileen. I really don't. I really don't. And, you know, you got to keep in mind that this thing's already been saturated how many times. But I don't think it moved the color at all. No, I really don't. Maybe I'll start another one here in a minute. Because this one I could salvage and use for something. Yeah. So I might just add another one. All right, we got the back of this one to do. This is already in the paper, so and I got to remember it's 20 pounds, so I may have stuff bleeding through depending on what I choose to use. Looking. Maybe I'll do... I like pink and green together. Let's do a pink and green. Yeah, I didn't see any change either to speak of either, Eileen. I really don't. Look at how funky that pad looks. I wonder if I've trashed them out completely. I'm going to do pink and green, and I know some people are going, oh, gross, pink and green. I like pink and green together. One of my favorite dresses when I was a in high school was a pink and green dress. We'll find out. Do the dauber? Alright, I'll do the dauber on the next page. Too late now. But yeah, I could do the daubers on that. I'll probably have enough of this to do 2 anyway. I'm going to try and be a little bit more careful and cleaner, because the less I start transferring, the better off I'll be, I think. You can see the backward dragonflies through it. Ugly. Really, really ugly. We're not doing 2 of those pages. If we can salvage this one, we're going to be damn lucky. Alright, I'll start a new sock-up page with these ugly colors. There's nothing to show, it's just ugly. Nothing complements pink except black all over it. She really hates pink. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and just add blue to it. Salvage it that way, because I feel like blue, like Eileen feels about green. Blue will help anything. Doesn't matter what it is, it will help it. Oh, I probably should have dried it first. Alright, I'll dry it real quick. I'm drying it off camera to keep the heat away from the table. And I'm not too terribly worried, honestly, about any of these, because remember, the scavenger stuff is going to be glued on top. So there's only so much ruin you're ever going to be able to see, right? Yeah, that'll be all right. I won't mind that. Let me get the cleanup page over here. Pink is not a color. Okay, I'm okay with that now. It's very abstract looking, you know, but I'm okay with it. With all the different colors peeking, I'm okay with it. Alright, that can just sit and dry now. That's one complete page done. I should show you these because look at this one, how different this one came out. Remember I was talking, oh, you guys can't see that damn window. because I want you to see those colors. Now that it's completely dry and oxidized, if I shut that, oh, that helps some. This one is really cool looking with the, you guys probably can't see it real well, with the oxidized down here. It really is cool looking, so I'm really liking this page. Okay, let's do, all right, she wanted me to do, I'll get out the daubers. And I have an open package of these somewhere, and I, honest to God, cannot find them anywhere. It annoys me that I'm opening another pack when I know I already have one open. Because the pads I've been using, I've just been mixing the colors, and they're pretty gnarly. So I thought, I better get some new ones out. Alright, and this one, I'll have a lot more control. I know that. So I'm going to do the yellow. And the paper isn't that clean to begin with, so it's no big deal. Alright, I'll start with, we're going to add the color and then add water to it afterwards. So I'll start with the yellow and do kind of a maybe ombre yellow going up to red maybe. One nice thing, these do spread and blend really well. I will say that. I have to give Tim credit for that because they work good that way. Alright, there it is. As I say, I'm hiding stuff from myself. You can wash them too. Oh, you can wash these little pads? Yeah, I'm not sure I'm going to do that. I'll just have one for each color and try and keep it dedicated. That lasts for about, I don't know, few weeks, few usings, and then I pretty much go back to my old way of just smushing any color on them. But you can blend them out pretty nice. If I was real extravagant, I'd get different handles for each of the colors too. But Eileen would really have a fit. She'd never let me do that. Use what you got. Okay, okay, I am. I'm trying. Adding a little bit of pink here, Eileen. You need different handles. You won't let me buy them, Eileen. Jeez, I wouldn't mind having all the different handles, but you won't let me. I have to use what I've got, remember? Why are you letting Eileen run your shopping? I'm not, Jeannie. I'll do any damn thing I want. When she starts sending me a check monthly to pay my bills, then she can start control. Well, no, nobody could control me. Never mind. That was a dumb idea. It ain't happening. How you doing, Jeannie? I did get your message, by the way. I saw it, so I will be in Joplin tomorrow. And I will look for the stuff that you guys are looking for at Michael's. Get lots of bottles of wine and use the corks as a handle. I don't like wine. I like to whine, but I'm not a huge wine drinker. There's only a few kind of wines that I will drink. I think it's because one time, well, no, probably 2 times. One time was in Yellowstone National Park. My husband and I took the kids up there, and Jamie had just turned 16, and he had just gotten his driver's license, and he was all about driving the car. So him and Cokie left in the car, and just to go driving around, you know, because Jamie had to be driving. And Jim and I sat in the bar, and I ordered, you know, like a glass of wine. Because normally if I drink wine, it's 1 glass, I'm done. Well, I sat there and drank, I don't even know how much wine. Well, if you stay at the Old Faithful Inn, you don't have a private bathroom in your room, okay? The bathroom is like down the hall at the original Old Faithful Inn. I got so drunk and sick. Jamie still will walk by me and go, Ralph, Ralph, because I was so sick I was vomiting. So that may be why I don't drink wine, because you get drunk and puke, and oh God, the ride home the next day was hell. It was hell. Old chess pieces or wooden dowels work too. Okay, that's a good idea. I am a whiner. No, the dowels would be good, because if you bought one big enough to hold this pad, because the pad is, you know, I mean, it's, what, over an inch. Your hand wouldn't get tired. Where a wine cork, I think your hand would get tired. Been there, done that, I know. Well, I ended up, oh my gosh, those poor kids. Fortunately, they didn't see me drunk. Well, maybe a couple times ever in their whole lives, but because the bathroom was down the hall, I had to puke in the trash can, right? Oh my God, it was so ugly. Yep. And boy, did they all get a kick out of it. Oh my gosh. I'm really trying to blend this out, and when I look up in the camera, I can see that it's not blended out as well as I would have liked. But oh well. You'd think this is a freaking masterpiece. What the hell's wrong with me? Alright, so now I've got the color down there on the paper, right? I'll move those so I don't spray them with water. Alright, now I'm going to add the water to the paper. Spray the water on the top and let it drip down. Okay, I can do that. Try and do it where you guys can see it. Alright, there goes the drippage. Can you guys see it? That's cool. I like that. Can you see how the yellow is taking over the orange? And cool idea, Eileen. I'm going to go ahead and let it drip off on this page. That is a very cool idea. That's almost like flipping magic. Now I want some more drippage. Come on. I want more drippage. There. It went 2 places where it wasn't before. That is cool. That looks very cool. We're doing another one of these in blue, because I love me some blue. That's almost like magic. How it, the yellow took the color out of the orange and the pink. How the hell did that happen? Hi, Ange. And then it pooled here at the bottom, so I think I'm going to go ahead. Of course, what do I care? Yeah, that came out very, very cool. We're doing a blue one, because I like that. Now, when I blow this, where it's got the water, it should oxidize a little bit. And well, the back of that, I don't care about. That is crazy. Because you do tell me to do some awesome things. The sad thing is, though, this is my scavenger hunt book, so I'm going to end up having to cover parts of that up. Yeah, her head is swelling for sure. I didn't know you were here earlier, man. Were you here earlier? I'm working. Well, this is really cool because up here, it took the orange from up here, and look at how it deposited down here on the yellow. That is way cool. I never would have expected that to happen. Alright, that's probably dry enough. Alright, we've got these 2 sides done. I'm going to do these different. Well, I don't know what I want to do. Yeah, I'm going to do them different because I don't like that other one that has the dragonflies on it. There's going to be 2 of the same pages in the book. Not that it matters, but yeah, I don't want that. I probably ought to. Let's see, this is page 15, 16. What color do we want the back? It's sexist book in Japanese. Alright, thinking about colors. I'm not sure. I don't want anything to go through and ruin these is the deal. So I'm thinking go with something of the same color scheme, but then I've got the same color back to back. Green! Green! Okay, Eileen, I only have in green, I have peeled paint and cracked pistachio. That's all I have in the oxides. Now in the distress, if I want to add distress on top of it, I don't know if you'd call the ice spruce. I think the ice spruce is more gray. In the distress, I wouldn't call peacock feathers necessarily green either. Let me look what else I've got over here. In just the regular distress. Oops, lid came off. That's black. Red, red. Oh, damn it. There. I have 2 blacks for when one runs out. Forest moss. That's kind of a green, I guess. I don't have much greens, Eileen. Why is that? I must just not be a green lover. Yeah, I don't. That's all the greens I've got. Green, orange, and blue, and let them drip. All right, we'll try it. I really like that peacock feathers, though, with the cracked pistachio. I will say that. Okay, so we're going to do green, orange, and blue. All right, let's think about this. If the I'll start blue at the top, and I'll do it on this side of the paper. I'll start the blue at the top, and I'll use the broken china. I am going to get some dowels. I am going to do that and have Stinky Boy cut them up for me. But I'm just going to mix them up on the page. Okay. Because that's a really, really good idea. I only need 12, right? Well, I don't even need 12 because I've already got these. And are we going to do the drippage again? I like the drippage. Splatterage is pretty fun, though, too. With the oxides. That looks really cool looking. And look at how much green I'm using, Eileen. I'm really getting after this green. Using less orange. Red, yellow, turquoise. Okay, keep that in mind for the next time. I need orange. And I'm not going to buy the other colors of the oxides unless I find some technique that I just think is fabulous. I'm really not. I figure what I've got here is ample. I'm going to add a little bit of the darker brown too, or blue, here and there. Do drippage on this page? Okay. I want more blue, 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 blue. You think she had too much sleep? Or she's dream deprived? It was a pretty chill day here yesterday, I have to say. Stinky Boy wasn't feeling all that great. Not adding a lot of the dark blue. Alright, is that okay? I can do the drippage now? I got stuff everywhere. But not near as much as Dee Dee's got. Poor thing. Alright. I have to start at the top, right? You know what? I should have checked. Oh, we lucked out. I did do that other page. Drippage from the top. I was going to say, it's going to be really weird if I drip from the bottom. I like when she bosses me around, because then I have somebody to blame if it doesn't come out good. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and drippage this one. Yikes. This one's not as dramatic as the yellow one. I mean, it's cool how it's taken the color and moving it, but that yellow one was really, really dramatic. I really like that. Still cool looking. You got it all cleaned up? God, yay you, Dee Dee. I'd be working on that mess still tomorrow. And I'd say if they ever tell me I have to crawl under the table again, I'm going to fire every one of them. That's it. It is cool looking. How it just picks up and moves that color. No, I like it. No, I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it like this for sure. And another weird thing is like where it's not sprayed, how the color maintains its vibrancy. Look it up here where it's all oxidized. Duh. How the color is just real, real muted. So no, I like it. I like the drippage. Next time I'm going to spray it though. But yeah, I like this page. It's okay. I like when you can see where the water is hit. Like the splatterage, that is really cool. And if you guys haven't seen it, I'll do it here in a minute. Alright. Well, we'll dry this one real quick. Oddly enough, that it was kind of the blue that took over the coloring going down. Can you see that? Like there's no orange. All that orange up here, just, I don't know where it went. It like disappeared or something. I don't know. It's really weird though. But I like the dark blue here and there. I'm glad I did that. It's cool looking. I'm learning something about the oxides that I probably wouldn't have seen if we hadn't done the drippage, for sure. I'm probably going to have to reinforce these folds. Now that I've done this, I've about worn these folds out. But that's fine. The orange is the spice marmalade. If you didn't do the ransom page, you could have done drippage on a black and red page. I could have. Yeah, these seams are definitely taking a beating. Okay, only got one more page, and then this is for page spread done. So, Jeannie, what did you say? You wanted red, turquoise. I forgot. You're going to have to tell me. Red, turquoise, and something. And I don't really have turquoise. Broken china, I could combine broken china and cracked pistachio is as close as I'm going to get. Or I'm going to have to go with regular distress inks and use the peacock. She should redo it anyway. Everyone knows number 48 and 49 are awesome. Cutting out those little letters, that was the biggest pain in the butt. I'm not kidding you. My back hurt so bad. I was doing it on the couch and trying to keep them, you know, like somewhat in alphabetical order. It was just ridiculous. And I thought, who in the world thought up this stupid thing? They need their ass kicked. All right, I'm waiting for Jeannie to tell me. Red, turquoise. And we can add the distress inks in there. Red, turquoise, and yellow. Okay. Let's do the, because that's as close to turquoise as I've got. Let's do the red and yellow in the distress, and then the peacock feathers non-distress, and see what happens. Because we can do that. Because we be the boss of everybody. Except Eileen. Alright, here we've got a red one. We're going to go ahead and rub it on like we did that other one, because I'm going to do splatterage on this one. And I kind of feel like red, like Jen does. Stinking red. Yeah. That's kind of how I think about red. Red is stinking red. I'm not going to put a lot of color on this because, yeah, these colors seem real, real bright to me. I know what, well, I don't know. Let me think. I was thinking I would put the turquoise down on the table and then do smack and dragon into that. Just mix up some techniques here, you know what I mean? What color is that? That's the green, that's blue. Oh, that's the broken china one. Alright, we're going to use broken china then. Bright is good. We're going to use the broken china one, and then I'm going to add peacock feathers to it. I'll put it down on the table or something. But that's how we're going to do it. Because this is, I guess, as close to turquoise as you're going to get. Are you part Indian, Jeannie? Because these are Indian colors to me. My Indian family would love these colors. They are pretty. We're going to add the darker turquoise on top, I think. You like bright, happy colors? Yeah, this would be like, my dad was, my stepdad. I called him my dad. I never called him my stepdad. He was American Indian, and these would be his colors. Like, he would be all over this. And his mother, and yeah. We're going to do splatterage on this one. Alright, does that look bright and happy enough, Jeannie? Where's my lid? There's my lid. Yeah, we're going to add that afterward. Alright, I can't ever remember on this Tim Holtz sprayer. I know it has this little toggle thing where you can break it and just get like bigger blobs. I think that's the one I'm going to use. I can't ever remember how to use the damn thing. We're going to go for it though. Can you guys see where the splatterage went? Alright, we're going to leave that for a minute while I check chat. Say you agree or I'll send Dorothy after you. Hi, Carrie Ann. Yes, it is pretty. I do like the colors. I do. And it makes me happy because I know if my dad saw this, he would love this. My dad loved red. Oh my God. He had red cowboy boots. Ostrich cowboy boots, special made. They were the most gorgeous cowboy boots you've ever seen in your life. But yeah, who goes around in red cowboy boots? Especially back then. Can you see that? And supposedly every time you spray this, you would get more of the oxide happening. I don't want to spray it all because I like I may just put a few big drops in my hand. Oops. There. I got a spot over here on my dripped one. I can't do that. It's wanting to move. Eek! Alright, I'm going to dry this. Did my dad. So did your dad love red? You would wear red cowboy boots? Oh, my dad did. He loved red. OMG. My grandmother loved red. I like red. Well, I don't. Nah, no, I'm not a red person anymore. But my grandmother loved red. I could try and find a picture of her in a red suit. Yeah, you guys, I've got the camera far enough away where you guys really aren't seeing the effect of the splatters. And I could add more. I'm going to pick up some of this excess water, though. But considering how much Tim Holtz likes the whole distress thing, that's pretty much what it's about, you know, making it look old and used and All right, we got another 4-page spread done. I'm going to put this aside, let it finish drying air, because I don't have a huge amount of time left. This one, this is definitely ugly, but it's going to be in the scavenger, so it'll all be covered. I'll put something that just absolutely covers that whole page. Yeah, the green, gray, brown, bad, 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 bad. All right, I'm going to do, this is going to be funky, but I'm going to do it anyway, and I'm going to do the Smack and Dragon this time, and I'm going to use the gray. I'll just have some ugly pages back to back or something. I'm using the gray and the dark blue, because I think this one, well, on the dark blue for sure, you're going to see the distress a lot, a lot, a lot. It's going to be light and dark, so I don't want to smack and drag it, right? I have to just put this down in it. Oh, that's weird looking. And you have to remember this paper is now getting pretty warped from having been wet and dried and wet and dried, but I like that one. I'm going to set that aside and not do any more to it. And I'm going to go ahead and add another layer to this one because it's kind of ugly. Because really, if it's one of those pages that's ugly, I'll just put something that covers the whole page on it because I don't care that much. That one's going to be real dark. That's okay. I like that. I think when Tim uses these, he does use an awful lot of the browns. This one's still real pretty. I think I could add some, I'll do it after I'll do the back side. Let's see, this is page 23 and that's page 58. I'm going to do just almost a duplicate of this page, I think. Back there with the purple, blue, and green. And then I'll do some splatterage on it. Because you're online to stream at 3, right, Jean? You're on time? Is that what I said? You're streaming at 3. Brown is his favorite color? Okay, yeah, I can believe that. Because if I remember his stuff, all of it seemed to have a lot of brown in it. And I love brown. And I will definitely have to be wiping off my pads when I'm done here. You're on at 4. Okay, that's 3 my time. Okay, I'm going to let this dry, and then I'm going to add splatterage to it. So I've got this one, let's see, that's page 21, page 60. We're just going to go ahead and do the back of this one. Because I've only got like less than an hour left, so I would like to get all of the pages that we've started done. And then whether or not I do any more, I don't know. I probably will. I may watercolor them, though. Or add some regular distress pad to them. Not the Oxide, just regular distress. But I feel glad that I'm using what I got, Eileen. Because I haven't used these Oxide ink pads very much at all. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and use the regular distress to this one. I'm going to use the Peacock. I'm going to do Smack and Dragon right on top of it. What other colors? I think my choices of colors in the distress is pretty caca. I used a little bit of the regular faded jean, and it will stay dark, so I didn't add too much of it. Fire brick. I need to add colors to the side of some of these. Or get my glasses checked. Oh, that's Oxide, that's why. I'm going to add more green. And I really don't have much green in the regular distress. I really don't. We're going to see how it goes. I like that side. I'm not crazy about this side, so let's give this side a bath. I want the turquoise right in there. That's pretty. I'll show it here in just a second. It looks very layered now. I wonder, I'm just curious now, if I went ahead and used the blending tool and added more of the distress on top of this, and then did the drippage like we did on those ones that Eileen told me to do, if that would move or not. Just curious. I imagine it would, because they're never permanent. So yeah, I guess it would. Fortunately, I'm gluing stuff on top of these rather than arting on top of them, because, yeah, then these colors will stay put, I guess. Yeah, Eileen just said it will. I'm going to add something else to this one, but not right now. I have to kind of play with it in my head and see what I like. I like this one. All right. those 2 pages could have almost been done at the same time, but I did that on purpose. So, all right, if somebody wants to call out colors, I'm running out of colors, and I've only got, what, that one more side of that. I don't have too many left to go. I think I should be able to get them done. Try a stamp misted with water and take away some of the color. Oh, that'll be interesting. Well, let's pick one that has, let's see. Because, see, I've got 2 pages of this that are, all right, this one may be a good one to do that too. Let me dry it real good, and then we'll try that. Wonder what would be a good stamp. I think I've got an idea. Purple, pink, blue. Purple, pink, blue. Got it. All right, I think I've got a good stamp. It doesn't have a lot of detail. The Fat Belly stamp you bought. The Fat Belly stamp? What Fat Belly stamp did I buy? You mean the monster guy? I'm thinking one, I can do him another time. Are you talking about the monster stamp? He was so cute. These don't have a lot of detail. And I use them a lot for that reason. So let's put some water down on the table. They're very Mary Engelbrightish. They're not hers, but they're like her flowers. Let's try them. I'm going to put water down on the table. Stamp into it. Make sure my stamp's good and wet. Ooh, that just left a big old blob. Okay, that one worked good. Okay, that one worked good. I don't know if it's going to move the ink, though. The monster. So if it doesn't work, you can blame the monster. No, I'm going to blame you. Are you kidding me? You gotta be out of your mind, girl. Okay. Here, it did move the ink. Can you see that? But just a little bit. Down here, it just left a big blob. We're going to clean that mess up. We don't like that. It's caca. Icky. Yeah, I wonder if it would work. Well, let's try it, because we can. We'll do it on the page that we're going to do. Tar Heel Teresa's page. Because actually on the back of these, where I've already done the color, I think using the blending tool is actually preferable. And if it works, we'll get the monster out. I haven't even stamped the monster yet, believe it or not. Okay, you said... Oh, I already had him here. Well, what yellow did I get out? Alright, you said purple, pink, and blue. Okay. Let's see. I did have a blue. Okay, that's the green. Here's the blue. I'll start with the blue, I guess. No, I'll start with the pink. It's the lightest. Alright, and this is page 24 and 57. I guess I don't care if they're the same on both sides. Why couldn't I just go, why do I have to use the blender tool? Why couldn't I just go direct to paper? Hello? We can, because we be the boss and then just smudge it around. Hello. Get some serious ink down there. Let's don't be messing around. Oh, you guys, this weekend I was binge watching on Netflix. I think it's a new series. I hadn't seen it before. I think it was called Cable Girls, and it's about telephone operators in the 1920s in Madrid, Spain. It's okay, you don't like pink. You just soon the pink pad went away anyway, Eileen. And it's honestly, it's a little far-fetched, but I have to say, the characters, you will end up falling in love with the characters, is all I can tell you. I've enjoyed it. I really have. And I'm doing it again with this one. Whether I pick it up a little bit at a time or if I just do this, what difference does it make? I'm still using ink, right, Eileen? This is more expedient. And if I run out, I'm sure you'll let me buy more, right? So did anybody else watch Cable Girls? Okay, Azure did. You watched the first season of it? Yeah, that one girl, I don't know who the actress is. The girl who changes her name to Lydia, I think. God, that girl is gorgeous. That's called lazy. Well, yeah, because all we're doing here is getting ink on the paper, right? I told you earlier that I'm the laziest person on earth, so I think it was a good solution. Plus, I got some crazy little marks here and there, which are kind of fun. I wouldn't have gotten otherwise. But yeah, I've kind of watched, I've kind of enjoyed watching Cable Girls. Girls in the 1920s were bad girls. Alright, I'm just checking to make sure. I would have sworn I had a purple one, but maybe not. No, it's not the code breaking. Oh, I love Call the Midwife. Oh, okay, you're saying Bletchley Circle? Okay. You stayed up till 3 watching the first season of Cable Girls? Yeah, well, keep watching. I wish the next season was out already. Oh, I really do. Because when I get binging and arting, I mean, I can gobble up a series in no time. I stop to eat, and that's it. Cook. Because around here, I'm still the cook and bottle washer. This is bright. That's for sure. But you can always dull it down with water, you know. Alright, that's pretty random, wouldn't you say? Now, do I want to sprinkle this with water? Do I want to drippage it with water? Stamp in it? I have to decide. What a great idea. Oh, you just watch TV? Oh, I can't sit and watch TV. I have to be doing something. Add something else to it. I don't know. If I added yellow, the purple would turn to brown. Maybe I will add a little bit of orange. Navy blue or yellow? Alright, navy blue it is. Alright, do I want to use the distress or the not distress? Let's do the only navy blue I've got is the faded jeans. Now if I do it with just the distress, let's do it with just the distress. What the heck? I'm going to use the same inker even though I shouldn't. Okay, and you guys are saying I'm still blurry today. I don't know, because normally my resolution is always on medium. Is that better? Not better? Is it blurry? Maybe I'm just moving more today. I don't know. I'm going to stop here in a minute and run out and see if my mailman came. And I'll open my happy mail from Dee Dee here on stream. If he's come, I checked right before I went on. He wasn't here yet. I wish we'd get our regular girl back. That girl was like Johnny on the spot, I swear. This new guy, he's a dope. And I don't think he's sorting our mail regularly again. I only get first class mail about once a week now. And that annoys the hell out of me. Okay, you can't really see where I've added the dark blue. Is autofocus on? I assume it is, yes, because I haven't done anything different than I ever do. So I don't know. And you guys are saying it's more blurry today. I'll have to check it later. Yeah, I like this better with the dark blue in it for sure. Definitely made it more interesting. All right, you guys be thinking. If you want splatterage on it, or drippage, or what, while I run out to the mailbox real quick, because we're getting close to my time is up. Oh, I'm going to do this. Hang on, not done yet. I didn't like that big old thing of orange up, or pink up there. All right. All right, be thinking about it, and I'm going to run up to the mailbox real quick. Call the post office and complain. Oh, I talk to my post office all the time. You're all drinking wine for the corks? Okay, this is how bad our little post office is. The last postmaster at the little post office had a nervous breakdown. I'm not kidding. So I know his replacement really well. I'll be right back. Okay, it's here. It's here, Dee Dee, it's here. That's a long way up the hill. When you're hurrying. Okay, it's my happy mail day. The excitement is mounting. The crazy thing is, Dee Dee, you buy this stuff on sale and you use your coupons and then you take it into the post office and it costs as much to mail it as it did for the item to begin with. But I appreciate it. Thanks so much. This is how it's wrapped. Happy New Year! Oh, it's such a pretty turquoise color and it feels so soft. I didn't see this at mine, I don't think, Dee Dee. I didn't see this one at mine. It's all gold and fancy. This will be my dress-up one when I get all dressed up. Dee Dee, I'll wear it. I'll use it once a year because I don't dress up. It's got a cactus. Oh, it's so pretty. It really is. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I need to back out a little bit. And my camera needs to be straightened. God, that made it worse. Roads lead, all roads lead to the sun. Ooh, this is a dot one, dot grid. Oh, and look at the inside is all gold. This is fancy dancy, man. Let Love Grow. Ooh, this is an unnumbered calendar. That might have to go in my purse, actually. Dee Dee, this is so pretty, thank you. And then a plain journal. You must pet the planner. Of course you must pet the planner. Duh. And then some ruled paper. And little pockets. Oh, these have built-in pen loops, too. Well, now that's kind of fancy, because, yeah. Like the Midori's, you have to buy your own pen loops. Aw, thank you, Dee Dee. Now I have to find out what I'm going to do with it. What am I going to do with my new planner? It is nice. Thank you so much when I dress up. I know, I don't dress up that much, Dee Dee. If you saw me today, oh my God, you'd say, girl, you need to throw those sweats away. Ain't nobody should be wearing those. I promise you. I bet these sweats that I have on today, honestly, I bet they're 20 years old. Thank you, Dee Dee. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. It's beautiful. I love it. I have to put it away so I don't get stuff on it. Yeah, it would be good for my trip because it'll have a calendar, paper. Of course, you guys, that's what I'm going to do. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. It will go to Australia with me. Oh, and the instruction manual I have to write for Robert before I leave. He's already freaking out. How do I do this? What do I do about this? It's like, how did you get to be, like who tied your shoes before you met me? Somebody had to tie your damn shoes. Who was it? Write every happy mail you send us? You think? You've been arting all day, Galena. That's a great thing. And I need to get that package wrapped up for you. All right, now I have to decide. Am I spraying this? Am I drippaging it? Look at my poor hands. They're so icky. Yeah, I have to keep CB and Z in line. You know what? My memory is so bad, CB. I'm going to have to go on the computer and check and make sure that I did the return flight home. I don't remember doing that portion of the trip. I'm sure I did. I'm not that stupid yet, I don't think. If I am, y'all need to be really worried about me and send a chaperone. A mini beast for Ozzy, yeah. Anyway, I really like that dripperage. But, all right, we don't have to do both sides the same, remember? I'm going to try that stamp thing again. Because okay, this is working better now. A little better. All right, can you guys see that? How it's the ink? I wonder if it would work better if I went over, like tried to pick it up with a dry paper towel. Just pick up the ink that way. We'll find out. Oh, that works best. Get it wet and then pick it up with a dry towel. That's a cool technique. Yeah, I like that. I'm not sure if it works best to let it sit for a little while or do it right away. Guess we'll do it. Yep, either way. Yeah, that works out good. Can you see how you did the reverse stamp? Sure you are ticketed back to... Yeah, I am. Yeah, I'm ticketed back to Dallas Fort Worth for sure. It's because we don't have to stop anywhere else, I'm almost sure. But it's the other flight that I'm not sure. No big deal. I'll get it squared away. Yeah, that works out good. So there you go. If you're going to do that, use a paper towel to pick up the ink. Leave the stamp on a little longer. It'll work better. Okay. I don't want it to turn into a great big blob is the deal. Send Robert to Eileen's while you're gone. At least she can tell him what to do. Teresa, that's a fabulous idea. That is an awesome idea. She'll be sending me return flight plans like the day he gets there. That does work better, Jean. You're correct. Look at that one came out almost perfect. All right, here we'll do the leaves. This was part of a set where you got the flowers and the leaves, and they make really fun envelopes. All right, I haven't bought from San Francisco. Oh, you haven't? I did. I just went ahead and bought all of it all at once. Well, if I did the return flight, God, like what were you thinking or not thinking? I just don't trust my memory is all. Yeah, they work really cute. Really, really cute. All right, well, now that is a fun technique. I will try more of that. I really will. The reverse stamping. And I know you can do that with bleach, too. I'm just not crazy about the bleach on my stamps. Or I've heard you can do it with bleach. I've never done it because I don't like the idea of bleach on my stamps. But I do have some stamps that I wouldn't, I mean, if I trashed them out, I wouldn't care. All right, now I can do the monster. He would not be without orders. I know. You did a stream on this technique a while ago. Well, see, Jean, I need to pay more attention, apparently. Yeah, it's cool looking. Very, very cool. Okay, this side. I don't know what I want to do with this side. I don't know if I want. I really like when it ran, but I'm going to have stuff on top of it, so I think I'll just go ahead and spray it. Just sprayed it, and now I'm wondering if I want to, because I really like how it picked up that color on that last one, if I should put the, well, why not? If we're experimenting, what the hell, right? Let's see what we end up with. We can't get fired. Neutralize the bleach with diluted vinegar if I'm worried. Yeah, actually, I like that. That looks like a night sky. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Well, there is the purple, pink, blue page. Is that what I did? I think. Interesting, anyway. All right, so there we've got another 4 sheets done, and I've only got 15 minutes left and quite a few sheets to do. So I will be doing this after I'm off, too. All right. I don't want every page in the book to be the same. You're going to go visit Potty people make coffee, so you're all ready. Spray water through a stencil, then pick up with a paper towel. Okay. We can do that. Let me get some oxides down on here. I'm getting tired of the same colors, but I'm not going to order more, so I have to use the same colors over and over. I'm going to use a little bit of yellow, not much, believe me. That's plenty. Yellow, green. And blue. Oh, wait. I needed to rub that on. Never mind. I think to do that stencil thing, I want the ink rubbed onto the page. You know what I mean? Or I can dry it and then add it on top of this, I guess. Ooh, this is pretty. That yellow takes over everything, man. Bye, Imelda. Have a fun day. When I glue stuff to this paper, you guys, it's probably going to disintegrate from oversaturation. Probably. Probably. All right. This one, I'm not sure this page will ever get put back in the book, but we're going to go ahead and do it anyway. Smack and Dragon. All right, I'm going to rub some green on this page. And then I'll do the stencil thing right on this page as well. Now the next great big decision is, oh my gosh, what stencil to use? There's only 1,000 in there. Really, that yellow is just like so unbelievable. It takes over everything. That's okay though, I'll do that. Let me just go grab a stencil real quick because I've only got like 5 minutes and then we'll have to head to Jean's. Alright, this one's kind of random and crazy. I'm only going to do it on half of it though. Alright. Hopefully it didn't go under the stencil too much. I know it did some, but maybe not too terribly much. Hard to tell. Don't see the design at all. Not at all. So I don't know. I'll have to try that whole technique again. Because yeah, I can't see the stencil design at all. And it should have picked up some. Yeah, well, maybe faintly up here. I can see a little bit. Okay, here. We got time. I'm going to use a darker blue this time. We are going to make this work if it will work. Probably should have dried this a little bit. If I end up ripping the paper, I'll be mad at myself. Because I'm sitting here telling myself, you should dry this. Alright, this faded jeans should let that stencil show, don't you think? Squirt some water on your mat and do some dragging. Alright, let me finish this one first. Let me try this stencil one, because if it's going to work, I want it to work, and I don't like this one because it's got the big, two great big yellow crap things in the middle of it. Alright, we're going to try it. If this is going to work, I want it to work. Right now. Right now. Alright, I'm going to let that. I should have gotten a dry paper towel before I did this. Fortunately, there was one right there. Alright. Don't pretend you read Eileen's typo knees. Is that prime water, Jeannie? What? Alright, I can see it picking up a little bit of the color, the yellow, but I was thinking it would be the blue that would really. And maybe I needed to let the water sit there longer. I don't know. Yeah, it picked it up a little bit. Here, I'll rub some more. I don't know. I can see that that could be a very cool technique if it worked. And maybe I need to just leave the water. But see, I'm afraid if I leave the water longer, it's going to start running under the stencil. And then you're going to, because see, I can pick up a faint design on the paper towel. Okay. Yeah, boy, it's there very faintly. I like that. I like that a lot. Oh, baby, I'm going to try some more of that. Yeah, I like that. Can you guys see? Yeah, you can see it good in the camera. Yeah, that's cool. That is way cool looking. Yep, I like that. Use a sponge. Yeah, that could work too. I've decided what Janet's blurry is due to the oxides. You think? Because does my, does the stencil look blurry? I'll have to go back and look at the, recording. The oxidation is making it look blurry. Okay. Yeah, I like it too, that it's nice and subtle, CV. I do. I like that it's just barely, barely there. Yeah, I like that a lot. All right, so this one I'm going to call Done Front and Back. So I don't know, what did we do? Like 16 sides? We got a lot done. There's only 4 more left here. This is Butt Ugly. This one I just used as a cleanup. I didn't even care. So pick the stencil up after you spray it. Let it set a second and then take a paper towel. Okay. Stencil not as bad as the pages. Try it and see if it makes a difference. I don't think it will. I mean, I can dry it, but yeah, I don't think it's going to make that big a difference because honestly, this page is not saturated like the others have been. But yeah, I can dry it real quick. Because we got to head over to Jean's. It's only like 3 minutes and Jean's on 4 minutes. I actually am going to try this again, and I think I'm going to try it with the yellow, pink, orange combination. Yeah, I'm going to try it. But yeah, I like that subtle background. I really like that. don't think the drawing is affecting its appearance at all. So I have just either made a total mess of my scavenger hunt journal or I've improved it 1,000%, and I don't know which. How about that? There's 21. So let me put these pages back together real quick and see how my book is progressing. 21, 22, 23. There's 16, 15, 16. Okay, I'm going to do a flip real quick so you guys can see. Here's 19. And maybe I'll leave some of them white because, yeah, I don't need all of them decorated, I don't guess. I've got a big mess here, not as big as Dee Dee's, so I'm thanking my lucky stars. Okay, here, we'll flip real quick. I like this one. This was the very first one we did. I'll do something on this one. This one looks very marbly. I mean, lickable. I think it's hard to see. I like the dragonfly page. This one looks like chicken scratch. This one I may go ahead. No, I think I've already got enough water on it. This one's pretty. Very unusual book. Very unusual. Alright, I'm going to sit here and keep playing until Ratatouille calls and says he's on his way, and then I'll start cleaning up. Thanks, Dee Dee. I really like this one. Really like it. And then the rest of the guts of the book go in here. So this page and this page don't appear together because the rest of the book goes in there. So yeah. Alright. I'm going to have to get busy on my scavenger book. So go, yeah, the sound of the crinkly paper, I like that too, Paula. I really do. That's one of the reasons I love watercolor in my Beast, because when I flip through the pages, it just sounds so yummy. All right, Jean's waiting for us. Let's get over there. Did somebody put a link in for Jean, please? Dee Dee, thank you again for the Happy Mail. Appreciate it so, so much. And it will be my Australia journal. Thanks, Eileen. You did good today, too. And I think I listened to you kind of a little bit. Not very much, but next time I'll do better. All right, if you watch this on YouTube, thanks so much. We'll catch you next time.